What up, company? Today we're going to be doing a microphone shootout between the Telefunken CU29 and the Lauten Audio Atlantis. Let's get into it and see what we get. The CU29 has a fixed cardioid spoiler pattern. It's a large diaphragm tube condenser mic, and the cool part about this mic, we're shooting this from Connecticut. These are made in Guilford, Connecticut, about 30 minutes away from the studio, so it's homegrown. I've been using the CU29 for the better part of a year now. I love the mid-range that I get from it. It's not too high-end, not too boomy and bassy in the low end.
So I've been using the Lauten Audio Atlantis for also about a year now. I did come from the TLM 103. And I'm gonna say, like, comparatively, this is a lot warmer of a microphone, and I like it a lot more. Compared to the Telefunken, which only has one polar pattern, this has three. And the price range is about $1,800 compared to $1,500 for the Telefunken.
For the microphone shootout today, we're going to be running the vocals through a Neve 1073 preamp, and the preamp's going to be going through a Warm Audio CL1B remake, clone, whatever you want to call it. They're going to be coming in at the same levels, the same amount of compression, the same amount of gain going into the preamp.
So today, for the mic shootout between the Telefunken and the Lauten Audio, we're going to have E-Man, who is a vocalist at our studio, show you the differences.
Say we gave it a try. I'd like to blame it all on life. Maybe we just weren't right, but that's a lie. That's a lie. I'd like to say we gave it a try. I'd like to blame it all on life. Maybe we just weren't right, but that's a lie. That's a lie.
After taking a listen to both of the vocals, you can hear how in the Atlantis, the top end is a little more shiny. You're going to get a little bit more brightness out of that mic, while the Telefunken has a little bit more low-end, mid-range boost to it. Although it has a little bit more of a natural feel, they sound pretty similar. For both of them being in a different price range, I really can't argue about it. Although the Atlantis is a bigger microphone in size compared to the Telefunken, some artists prefer the way that mic looks versus the small skinniness of the Telefunken. Personally, to me, it doesn't matter, but some of your clients might take notice and care about that stuff.
So while the Atlantis has three patterns, if you're not just recording vocals, if you want to record drums, guitar, any instrument, it'd be a lot better for that. When the Telefunken only has one, so you're only going to get one pattern. So that being said, the Atlantis is a much more versatile option, and you're only paying a few $100s more for it. So
I think there's an argument to be made for both microphones. Personally, for this one, I use the Telefunken almost on a daily basis, but it's got me thinking I kind of want to try the Atlantis. I
feel like for versatility, the Atlantis gets, every vocal range comparatively to the Telefunken.
Don't sleep on the Telefunken though.
Fire mic. Alright guys, so, who do you think won?
Let us know in the comments.